Hey guys, this is Amy Jo with DCTC, Disney Cars Toy Club, and we hope that you will join our club by clicking on the subscribe button. Today we are going to be opening up some Shrinky Dinks. We're going to make a little Shrinky Dink bracelet, and this one happens to be Barbie, so we'll be opening up those and coloring them and turning them into little charms for our very own charm bracelet. Let's get started by opening up the packaging. Okay, so there's a little perforated top here. Open that up and pull out our materials. That must be everything. Yep. Okay, oh, of course this is taped shut, which makes it a little harder to open. I'll rip around that there. Okay. Whoa, all right, that's, oh, okay. So there's enough for 2 bracelets. So there's one bracelet, and there's the other. And here are the little hooks we'll connect the charms to those when we get that part finished. We have some colored pencils. Goodness, not very many. Only 4? Oh, here's one more. So we have 5 colored pencils. I wish I could use permanent markers. I'm gonna read and see if I can, but if not, we have 5 colored pencils, and then we have an instruction sheet. And we're gonna have to do some baking, so we're gonna have to read the instructions pretty carefully so that we don't mess anything up. So I'll check those out. And then here are the Shrinky Dinks. I don't know if you've ever done these before, but they're really fun. You take the little sheet, and you can see it has all of the different designs on it. Kind of hard to see until we color them in. But you color them and then you bake them, and then they shrink down into itty bitty little pieces. So, all right, so let's get started. This will be fun. And this is all of the stuff that comes in the little kit, and I am really excited because in the directions it does say that you can use colored pencils, acrylic paints, or permanent markers. So I'm going to do some of the Shrinky Dinks in the colored pencils and some with the markers. It does say that you cannot use crayons or any type of waxy type of colored pencils or anything like that, because they'll just melt off when we cook them. Now, the one thing that you do want to make sure is that you color on the right side. So this side's kind of glossy. You can see that in the lights, how it's kind of shiny. And then this side is rough. It has sort of a rough texture on it. And you want to make sure that you color on the rough side, not the shiny side. So I'm going to start with this one, which is a little more complicated because of all the detail. And then I'm also going to do the Barbie one. We'll actually be doing that on this side because this is the rough side. So I think I'm gonna start off by using the markers. Okay, so there's our Barbie. And next we can work on this one. And here's how this one turned out. And this is, you know, the rough side, and then this is the shiny side. And when you do these, you don't worry so much about it looking perfect, because remember, we're gonna put these in the oven and shrink them down, and they're gonna be really small. So you don't have to worry about, you know, anything being perfect. So there we have that, and then we have our Barbie. So next, I'm thinking we'll do this heart-shaped one, and maybe the bow, and we'll do this Barbie. Okay, let's take a look at how these came out. That one, and then just for some variety, I did this one with dark hair. I did not do a very good job on her lips, but that's okay. Like I said, these are going to shrink down and be really, really small, so the details will not be that obvious. And then I did go ahead and just do one of the bows. And let's see, so we have Taffy left and Blissa. Here's Taffy, and here's Blissa, the kitty cat, and maybe we'll do a purse. Okay, so we'll get started on these, and I think I'm going to use our the colored pencils that came with this set, and that way we will be able to compare them. So I think I'll do this purse in blue, and I'll use the colored pencil. Okay, so here is Taffy, and here is Blissa. I know Blissa is usually white, but I did her kind of a light pink, just so that she would show up. And here is the purse. And I did this with the colored pencils that came with the kit. I think it looks good. So just to compare before cooking, this is what the marker looks like, and this is what the crayon looks like, or the colored pencil looks like. And these are the Shrinky Dinks that we have left. We have 1, 2, 3 Barbie dolls and 1 shoe. So I'm gonna work on these, and I'll do these with, I'll use the markers and the colored pencils for these. Remember that if you do these, you need to make sure that you don't color on the shiny side. You need to do the rough side. And here are the last of our Shrinky Dinks. So the next thing that we need to do is read the instructions and figure out what we need to do to get these in the oven and have them do their magic. And here's our instruction sheet, and the most important things are number 2, that you need to have an adult preheat a regular or toaster oven to 325. It says to make sure all of the holes have been punched out, and that is these little holes right here, because those are what you're going to need to connect the Shrinky Dink to the bracelet. So I'll check those, make sure we have all of those. It says to line a cookie sheet with aluminum foil and then have an adult place the sheet in the oven and watch it. It says it only takes 1 to 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Okay, well, that'll be fast. That's exciting. Let's get our Shrinky Dinks ready to go. So I have all of our Shrinky Dinks laying on the aluminum foil, and I've made sure that all of them have their little hole punched out, so we are ready to go. Actually, I want to show you one more thing. So you have to write backwards, but you can write on your Shrinky Dinks and then when it shrinks down, the print will be teeny tiny. So I did I Heart DCTC for I Heart Disney Cars Toy Club. So you can personalize yours, you could put your name on them or do anything that you want in the little small spaces, or anywhere really. But just make sure that you write backwards. Otherwise you won't be able to read it, because that's the front. All right, let's go put them in the oven. You guys, look how itty bitty they are now. There's our little taffy. And here's one of our Barbies. And look at this. Remember how big that was? It was like, you know, probably that big. And that one shrunk down, and there's our little bow. And this is what they look like on the rough side. That rough side that you did the coloring on stays kind of cloudy, but the shiny side is translucent, which means you can see through it. So that looks glassier, and then that looks kind of frosty. So there they are, and now we can just assemble them onto our little charm bracelets. So let's do that now. To get the charms on your bracelet, you take these little clips, they're sort of rubber clips, and you feed them onto one of the links of the bracelet, and then slide the charm on, and then connect it like this. And you just work your way around until you have all of the different charms on. And it comes with 2 bracelets, so I'm going to divide them up and do half on one and half on the other. And there are 12 charms, so if you wanted to do, whoops, half and half, you would do 6 on one and then the other 6 on the remaining bracelet. Cute, isn't it? Wonder if it'll fit on my wrist. Yes. Here is our first bracelet. And now we'll start on our second. Here's what I have so far on the second one. Kind of tricky to get them in those teeny tiny holes. And here is the second bracelet. Okay guys, that's all we have. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you would like to see me do more crafts and jewelry making and little artsy kits, click on the like button so that I know that you enjoy these videos. And if you have an idea for things that you'd like to see me do, leave me a comment and tell me. For more Disney cars, Play-Doh, and surprise toy fun, check out our channel. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching!